So today I have built a email auto reply agent. So what does it agent do? It does when someone sent me email, so it will trigger and it will start working, and then it will fetch the email, and then it will generate the response by using OpenAI chat model, and then it will send to the sender. So let's I show you a quick demo. So first I send an email to me, how are you, and now I have sent, and then I click on execute workflow. So now it will generate the response. You can see it will generate the response and send to the user. So now I check it if it, yes, you can see hello, thank you for reaching out, I am doing well and hope you are too. So now you can see I am using a structured output parcel which help me to uh, to generate the response like this. So we have to build this, and today we will create this agent, and also we will learn how we can connect our Gmail to our agent. So we have to add our Gmail trigger and Gmail account. So first I click on first step and I will search Gmail. So now we are triggering, and we also have to connect our account, Gmail account. So you can see there is a lot of action, delete message, get a message, but now we select on message received, and now you can see I have already attached account, but I will click on create new credential, and now you can see there is option sign in with Google. So click in on it, and then you can select Gmail. So I will select, and then uh, give the permission to Anatan. So now my account has been successfully connected. So you can connect uh, following these steps, and now you can see there is option simplify, and you can select poll every time, every minute when this will trigger. So you can select every month or 10 days, or it ups to you, and even message received, because we will trigger on when someone send us email. So if you want to download the attachment, so you can close it and select download attachments, but now we I stay with this, and now we have uh, attached our trigger, and we have connected our Gmail account. So I will click on save, and now we have to check our workflow. So first I write a demo email. Hi, this is me, and then I will send it, and now we have trigger. So now you can see we have um, received our email. So you can see my email and subject hi. So now we have added our trigger, and this so we have received our email. So now we have to generate the response that will our agent will send to the user as a reply. So I will add AI agent node. So I will add AI agent node. So now you can see Previously I tell you when we are using chat trigger, so we don't need to specify or tell AI agent what are message, but now we have to tell the AI agent, so we will use define below because we are not using chat trigger. So define below, and now here is also same. So I have already told you here what user is prompt is. So we have to send our email body and email subject, then AI will generate the response. So here I will write, you are a professional email reply agent, so you have to write the you have to generate the response of this email. So here this email, this email. So here I will give subject. So where is our subject? So you can and you can see here is subject, so drag here, and now we have to give the body. So you can see there is a snippet, there is me, there our body is written. So I'll drag it, and now we have to give the email, because sometimes in email body and subject the username has not uh, written. So we give the reply to understand AI, and they will it will generate a human like and using their own name, so it will impact create an impact. So now we have to add our user message, and so I we will add our system prompt, but we have to add our chat model. So I will use OpenAI because I am flexible with it. So previously I have already told you how you can connect your OpenAI account and open router account. So now again we are uh, facing this error because we are not using chat triggers. So we have to define the define below, define the user ID. I have already told you every user has a specific ID, and in our memory and database it all the data a user data will store in specific id, in the under specific id. So when we have to retrieve the specific user, so we will use the id. So here we will drag the id, you can see here. So now we have added our id. So we have connected our chat trigger and email trigger and AI agent node and model. So we have to add our system prompt. So I have my system prompt in my Google Docs. So you if you want, so you can go to ChatGPT and tell your agent requirement or requirement and say I am building an email auto reply agent, so I have to need a system prompt for my AI agent node, so please write me, and you will give all the details, so it will give you the according your data. So I will explain. So here I explain URL reply agent created by Gazo Automate. So you have to read, and then your responsibilities analyze, and then now you can see output must be in a structured JSON format with the exact keys. So now if I do not do this, so it will generate a single response called output. And now I will I will see you look you. So no, it will generate one response, but we have to generate two parts, to generate the response in two parts. One is subject and second one is body, because when we are sending the reply by using Gmail notes, so there is a an option, two options, subject and body. So here it we have to use. So I have told you format verse p, but now if I do this, and so it will not generate two response, because I we will not explain it in depth. So what we use require specific output format when we have to require a specific format, so we use this. When so now when I click on it, so you can see here is a one more option. There is a chat model option, memory option, and third with his tool. And now there is one more option called output parser. So when I click on plus, so you can see auto fix in output, item list output parser, so structured output parser. Now we have to generate, we want to generate a specific output parser, structured output parser. We have we want a response in two parts. One is subject and body, so we will use this. If so now if I stay on without this, so it will generate one response. So if, because we have to it is must that we have two response for sending the reply. So if don't do this now, so after AI agent node we have to add code node, and also there we have to use JSON code. So why not we use at first. So I will click on it. So now you can see we have to define the JSON. So if so now we you will say, oh, I do not know the coding, so also I don't. So I use ChatGPT to generate the code. I tell ChatGPT, this is my agent and I want this type of a response. So I need a JSON, so please create the just write the code and JSON format for my agent. So I uh, paste it, and I create my JSON by using uh, AI agent. So JSON is a also a coding we use also in, and there this is a advantage because sometime we now you can see we have to need a structured output format. If we did not, if we and not provide this option, so we don't do this, we will not able to do this. So now I have added my structured power output parser. So I will click on save. Now we have to test it. You will see it will generate two response. Now you can see it, one is subject and second one is body. If we don't use structured output parser and we don't give the prompt so it will generate only output, and you know, it merge subject and body together. So now we have generated our response, so we have to send the reply. So I will again search Gmail, and now this time we have to send, so we will click on send a message. So you can see the credential message and operation is will be sent, and now you can see two here, where we want to send the response. So here will come the sender email, so where the email came from. So I drag this, and now you can see there is a subject option and message. Here we have to drag the subject, and now here is the body. If we don't do this, so we will not able to do this. So now I drag this, and now you can see email type HTML or text. So now we have to text, but I will again I will cover it so in next video. So I drag. So now we have completed our agent. So I will send this execute step. So I the agent is have successfully sent our email. So I have to check it. So now you can see there is option. So uh, we have received our agent reply. So you can see you will see here is a N10 branding. So you will say it is not right. So here is the solution. I tell you, that is, you don't do anything, just come to send a message option and select on, and you can see append an attend attribution, click on it and off this. Now I sent again, so it again send, and now this time has no logo. So thank you.